Welcome back to the coin world. Old coin review and value, the ultimate destination for rare coin discoveries, numismatic treasures, and the hidden value in your pocket change. The Piso coin released in 1985 was part of the Engi Bagong Lipunan the New Society coin series, which began in 1975 and reflected the then authoritarian government's ideology. These coins were designed to promote the reforms and programs introduced under Marcos' martial law regime. During the early 1980s, the Philippines was experiencing severe economic challenges, political unrest, and increasing international criticism of its governance. Despite this, the government continued to mint coins, such as the 1985 Piso, to meet transactional demands. The obverse of the coin features a right-facing bust of President Ferdinand E. Marcos, the longest-serving president of the Philippines. His name, Ferdinand E. Marcos, is inscribed along the top edge, with the year 1985 placed below the bust. This placement of a sitting president on currency was highly symbolic, signaling the personalization of the state under his rule. The reverse side displays the inscription, Republica ng Pilipinas around the upper edge, with the national coat of arms in the center. Below the coat of arms is the denomination Dalawang Piso 2 pesos, emphasizing the national identity and sovereignty. The 1985 Piso coin was struck in copper nickel, a common choice for high-denomination circulation coins at the time. It was durable, resistant to corrosion, and practical for daily use. The coin weighed approximately 14 grams and had a diameter of around 33 millimeters. The issuance of the Piso coin during this period had both economic and propagandistic motivations. The coin not only facilitated commerce but also reinforced the image of a strong, centralized leadership and effort by the Marcos regime to maintain legitimacy amid growing opposition. This coin circulated widely across the country, often used for small transactions, due to its large size and higher denomination compared to other coins at the time. It was practical but also seen as prestigious in daily financial dealings. Just a year after the 1985 coin was minted, the People Power Revolution in February 1986 led to the ousting of Ferdinand Marcos. His fall marked a turning point in Philippine history and made coins bearing his image, like the 1985 Piso, historically significant relics of a past regime. Today, the 1985 Piso coin holds numismatic interest primarily due to its association with Marcos and the political era it represents, though not extremely rare. Well-preserved examples, especially in uncirculated or proof condition, are sought after by collectors. As of 2025, a circulated 1985 Piso coin might fetch between 20 to Philippine peso 100 php depending on condition. However, uncirculated or proof versions can command higher prices, ranging up to Philippine peso 500 or more, among collectors due to their historical and symbolic value. Following the ousting of Marcos, the Flora and Fauna series was introduced in 1983 and fully implemented in 1985-1986. This marked a significant shift from political iconography. The 2016 Philippine 5 Piso coin marks a pivotal point in the country's numismatic and cultural timeline. It is part of the new generation currency NGC coin series, introduced by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas BSP, to modernize and improve the security, durability, and aesthetics of the country's coins. Let us explore the full historical background and detail of this specific issue, the design choices, economic context, and its significance. By 2016, the Philippines was undergoing a complete currency overhaul. The BSP aimed to replace older coins with more modern designs, better counterfeit resistance, and enhance public usability. This included redesigning and reminting the 5 Piso coin, which had remained largely unchanged since the early 1990 South. It featured Andres Bonifacio, one of the country's national heroes and founder of the Katipunan, replacing Emilio Aguinaldo, who appeared on previous 5 Piso coins. Bonifacio is shown in Barong Tagalog with a bulla and manuscript, symbolizing revolution. The obverse also contains the inscription Republica ng Pilipinas and Andres Bonifacio, with the minting year 2016, featured the new BSP logo, which was updated in 2010 to reflect modernization and institutional evolution. The coin was made of nickel-plated steel, giving it a silver-colored appearance and non-magnetic properties. When the coin was released in late 2017, despite bearing the year 2016, Many Filipinos mistook it for the 1 Piso coin due to its similar size, color, and smooth edges. This led to complaints and confusion among the public, especially for transport and vending machines. To address this, the BSP later revised the coin in 2019 by introducing a non-agonal 9-sided shape for better distinction. The redesign of the 5 Piso coin symbolized a broader movement to reinforce Filipino nationalism by replacing aguinaldo with bonifacio. The BSP honored an often underappreciated revolutionary leader, representing grassroots struggle and resistance. This change was also seen as part of an effort to balance representation among national heroes in Philippine currency. Economically, the Philippines was experiencing moderate inflation during this period. Coins needed to be both cost-effective to mint and durable. Nickel-plated steel offered an affordable alternative to copper or brass, alloys used in earlier years. Although the coin was dated 2016, it was officially released into circulation in December 2017. By 2018, it had become widely circulated throughout the country due to its confusing design similarity with the 1 Piso coin. Businesses and transport services often advise customers to double-check their change. This coin holds historical value not just in its commemorative nature of Bonifacio but also in representing a transition period in Philippine numismatics. The move toward modern currency design ignoring overlooked historical figures addressing practical needs in the economy. Coin material changes driven by inflation and cost saving. The 25 centimo coin of 2015 is part of the new generation currency NGC coin series released by the Banco Central ng Pilipinas (BSP) to modernize the country's coinage system. It reflects over a century of currency evolution in the Philippines, showcasing national identity, economic transitions, and cultural pride. Before Spanish colonization, early Filipinos used barter or gold barter rings piloncitos. During Spanish Rule 15651898, various coins from Spain and its colonies circulated. The U.S. colonial period 1898 to 1946 introduced the peso Filipino system, which laid the foundation for modern coin denominations such as the centimo centavo. The centimo became the standard term for centavo after the Philippines gained independence in 1946. By the early 2000s, due to inflation and counterfeiting issues, BSP decided to overhaul the coinage system. The new generation currency coin series began circulation in 2018, but the 2015 dated coins, including the 25 centimo, were minted earlier as test production and initial circulation batches. Stylized Philippine sun with 8 rays symbolizing the first 8 provinces in the revolution against Spain. Composition: nickel-plated steel, cheaper than brass or copper, more resistant to corrosion. Daily transactions due to low face value. However, it remains significant for exact change, transport fares, public vending machines, and small retail transactions. It is especially common in public markets and rural areas. Coin teaches financial discipline in youth and reflects how even the smallest value contributes to the national economy. In recent years, inflation has decreased the purchasing power of the centimo. However, the BSP still promotes their use to avoid rounding errors in pricing and to maintain transactional efficiency. Businesses are encouraged to accept and give out exact change, and banks still exchange centimo coins without hesitation. Coins with minting errors, off-center strike, double die, clipped planchette. These types can fetch slightly higher values in the collector's market. This coin is a reflection of BSP's modernization efforts, Filipino national identity, and efficient monetary policy. Though often overlooked due to its low denomination, it is an essential part of the currency ecosystem and tells a story of transformation and national resilience. The 2015 Philippine 25 centimo coin is more than just a piece of metal. It is a symbol of a nation's evolution, resourcefulness, and commitment to modernization. While its economic value may be small, its historical and cultural value makes it a quiet but meaningful ambassador of Philippine currency heritage. The 5 Piso denomination has been part of Philippine coinage for many decades. Prior to 2011, older versions bore different faces and designs. In 2011, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas (BSP) continued producing coins under the BSP coin series, introduced in 1995, which were designed to promote Philippine history and culture. The obverse side of the 2011 5 Piso coin prominently features Emilio Aguinaldo, the first president of the Philippines and a pivotal figure in the country's fight for independence. His profile faces right, with his name inscribed above the portrait. Aguinaldo symbolizes the nation's strength, courage, and quest for sovereignty. By placing him on the 5 Piso coin, the BSP aimed to instill a sense of nationalism and historical consciousness in every Filipino. On the reverse is the official seal of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, BSP, accompanied by the denomination 5 Piso, and the year 2011. The inclusion of the BSP emblem reinforces the bank's role in promoting economic stability and financial trust. The logo features a stylized eagle and gear, signifying vigilance and economic progress, enclosed in a circular ribbon of stars representing the Philippine Islands. The 2011 5 Piso coin is made of nickel-plated steel, which replaced older and more expensive metals. This shift was driven by cost efficiency and durability, although it was still part of the BSP coin series 1995 to 2017. The 2011 issue came near the tail end of this series. By 2018, a new 5 Piso coin with a completely different look featuring Andres Bonifacio was introduced under the new generation currency NGC series. This means the 2011 coin is part of the last wave of the older design, making it a transitional piece in Philippine coinage history. The 2011 5 Piso coin reflects the Philippines' evolving economy. Its cost-effective production aligned with BSP's goals to modernize and reduce losses due to coin hoarding, counterfeit circulation, and outdated currency systems. This coin was widely used in daily transactions across the country. It circulated alongside the 1, 5, and 10 peso coins and smaller denominations. Because of its silver color and moderate size, some users confused it with other denominations, which later influenced the BSP's redesign in the NGC series. Though common in 2011, over time, well-preserved 5 Piso coins from this year, especially those with mint errors or uncirculated conditions, have become sought after by collectors. Coins with double strikes, off-center printing, or rare die errors can be worth more than face value. Coins like the 2011 5 Piso serve as more than monetary instruments. They're daily reminders of Philippine history, heroism, and national pride. Featuring Aguinaldo, ensured younger generations remained connected to their roots through everyday commerce. The coin has been used in classrooms, museums, and financial education programs to teach students about national heroes, money handling, and economics. It represents how numisma